Hello, welcome back to Hugging My Chaos, Season 3, where we are talking about the 7 habits of highly effective people or the 7 habits of highly effective teens by the Covey Family Foundation. I don't know why I keep saying foundation, but, anyways, the Covey family. And this is my first week actually doing things on time, doing this episode on time. Basically, I'm getting kind of ahead, which is good because I usually do it like 2 days before, and since I have school, it takes me a while to kind of edit. So right now I think I'm actually making progress, but I have to say that it's kind of difficult to stay on track. But according to this book, habit number 3, put first things first. I'm going to show you or share the secret sauce. How to have an effective how to manage your time effectively in a smart way according to the 7 habits, because it's not my life. Honestly, I'm not good at managing my time, but this book promises that if you do this, you can manage your time to have everything that you want: freedom with your family, friends, school, work, yourself. And imagine if you make it a lifestyle, it will be extremely powerful. So, just to cut right into the chase, let's get started. There are 4 main ingredients to have an effective life, to have a really productive life, effective, productive, balance, whatever you want to call it. Okay. The first step, number 1, identify your roles. Everyone, as a human being, has different roles. Maybe you're a student, maybe you are a daughter, a son, you are a worker, you want to focus on you. So identify your roles. What roles do you play and what roles fit your mission statement, which is habit number 2. So identify your roles. Number 2, create goals. Select goals that align with your roles. So select goals within each role. For example, if you're a student and you have an exam due this Thursday, which I do, then identify it. And it's important that you write it down. Write it down. Okay, these are my roles. These are my goals within each role. Okay, you want to spend more time with your family. Okay, put that in mind. Write it down. Okay, I want to spend 2 hours with my family, socializing, talking to them, actually having really connect with them without being on my phone all the time, without being so stressed out that you don't focus on them. So identify what your goals are for that week, okay, within each role. If you work, okay, what are your goals? Maybe you have to work full time. Okay, where am I gonna fit it? Like, you already know your schedule, so just put it in there. Number 3, maybe, I don't know, this can be a love and hate relationship. But number 3 is scheduling. Schedule your time to fit in those goals. Okay, so you already identify your roles, identify your goals. Now you gotta schedule them in throughout the week, not throughout the day. I feel like I always do like daily goals, and it usually doesn't go as planned. So throughout the week, what's your mission for the week? What do you want to accomplish for the week? You don't have to solve your life crisis, just for the week. What do you want to focus on? And you identify your goals already in your roles. So how do you want to split up your week? Maybe you know that you were going to work Monday, Thursday, and Friday. Okay, put that in your schedule. Are you going to spend time with your family? Are you want to work on your projects? Are you going to invest in yourself, call a friend? So put that in, and basically schedule, make appointments for yourself, and make sure to include times where you can relax, where you can, like, I don't know, do something that you like, because if it's gonna be your lifestyle, might as well do something that gives you joy. Do the things that matter to you. Put the things first. Put things first. What matters to you? And now schedule that time for yourself and for others. Okay? And lastly, yeah, it's gonna be a pretty short episode. I just wanna keep it brief and simple. Okay? Brief and simple. Number four. Oh, wait, hold on, hold on, hold on. On Sundays, usually set up time for yourself to schedule out your week. Do it on a day where you have time, which usually is Sundays, and schedule your week. Okay, Monday to through Saturday or Sunday, this is what I want to do. Because if you do it on a busy day, you won't have time to think. Okay, so just make sure you schedule that time for yourself every single rest day, I guess. Sundays maybe. So schedule that out for yourself. And moving on, number four, every single day, every single morning, or every single night, review your goals. Review if your day, know what worked today and what didn't. Use it as feedback for tomorrow. Every single day, just try to organize, play with it. And basically that's it. That's it. And it's so easy said than done. Honestly, I did it. I'm doing it. And it takes so much willpower, to show up even though you still have time, because I have a lot of like homework, I have a lot of things to do, and I'm like, I still have time. I have like 1 week to finish all of these. But having that willpower to set up time for yourself and saying, okay, this is gonna help me right now, and in the future, this is gonna help me in the future, because if I do this right now, I'm gonna be less stressed tomorrow. So before I go, I want to mention three important things that you must remember if you want to follow through. Okay. Number one, it's important to understand that you have to set boundaries. There are going to be a lot of distractions. Instagram, your friends, people, a lot of distractions, but you got to set boundaries to what matters to you. You gotta know when it's time to focus on yourself and focus on your goals. When it's time to actually deliberately focus on the things that matter. It's important. Set out time for that. Don't be afraid to say no. We gave an example last week of Catherine, who always says yes to everyone and doesn't have any boundaries. It's important that you have boundaries, and then you identify, hey, I'm not gonna have time to do this. So please hear me out and understand where I'm coming from, but I won't be able to sacrifice my time for you. I'm sorry. So learn how to say no. Learn how to say no. And I made a episode. It's on Spotify. I'll leave you guys the link. But it's about boundaries. It was a really powerful episode, but it's important that you set boundaries because it's your time. It's your time and you got to respect your time. Number 2, like I said before, it's going to take a lot of willpower. You may not want to do it like right now. I didn't want to like show up right now. I still have time to do the episode. But I did. I was like, it took me a lot to come here. I was like, I didn't want to do this. I wanted to stay down here, well, down there, and watch Netflix or do something else, right? But it takes willpower, and just show up every single day and remember that this system is going to allow you to connect with other things that matter to you. So keep that in mind. And number 3, if you are a leader and if you have people that are willing to help you, trust them. Trust them. Set a standard of what you're going to tolerate and what you expect. But other than that, allow them to express themselves. Allow them to help you in their most authentic way, and set the standard, like I said. But yeah, other than that, it was a pretty quick episode, but really helpful, hopefully. And with that being said, before you go, like always, hug yourself. Give yourself a big, big hug. I'm gonna give myself a pat on the back because I did it. I showed up. And you did too. So I'll see you next week.